What if I told you that for just around 200,000 RM, you can now get a luxury SUV in Malaysia that not only challenges the Germans, but also comes with rear-wheel drive dynamics, a brand new 8-speed transmission, and a naturally aspirated engine designed to thrill. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not a dream. It's the all-new Mazda CX-60, and it has just landed in Malaysia, shaking up the premium SUV segment like never before. Mazda isn't just playing safe anymore. They've gone bold. The CX-60 is the first SUV to ride on Mazda's new large product group platform, which means it's built very differently from the CX-5 or CX-8 you've seen before. This is Mazda stepping up to the plate to take on BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and Lexus, except they're offering it at a fraction of the price. With a launch price of 200,510 ringgit and 40 cents on the road without insurance, the CX-60 is clearly meant to make premium luxury more accessible, and it's already making waves in Malaysia. Now let's dive into what makes this SUV such a game changer. First off, let's talk about performance, because that's where Mazda has really changed the rules. The CX-60 in Malaysia comes in a single, fully imported variant, the 2.5-liter 2WD High, and under the hood, you get Mazda's tried-and-tested 2.5-liter Skyactiv-G naturally aspirated 4-cylinder petrol engine. On paper, it produces 189 horsepower and 261 newton-meters of torque, which may not sound outrageous compared to turbocharged rivals, but the magic is in how this power is delivered. Pair it with Mazda's brand new in-house developed 8-speed automatic transmission, and the driving feel transforms completely. This transmission is no ordinary gearbox. Instead of the usual torque converter, Mazda has integrated a multi-plate clutch system with an electric motor or generator. The result? A sharper, more connected feel, closer to what you'd expect from a dual clutch transmission, but with the smoothness of a traditional automatic. Shifts are crisp, acceleration feels more direct, and efficiency gets a nice bump too. In other words, Mazda has re-engineered the SUV experience to give you that true driver's connection, and that's not something you often hear in this segment. But here's the part that really changes the game: the platform. Unlike the front-wheel drive setups used in most mainstream SUVs, the CX-60 is built on a rear-wheel drive biased architecture with a longitudinally mounted engine. This is a huge leap forward because it places the SUV in the same league as premium European rivals that cost much more. With better weight distribution, more balanced handling, and a natural rear-driven feel, the CX-60 promises a driving experience that's closer to a BMW X3 than a Toyota Harrier. Add to that Mazda's kinematic posture control, or KPC, borrowed from the MX-5 Miata, and you've got an SUV that's not just about practicality, but pure driving joy. KPC works in the background by applying subtle brake pressure during hard cornering, keeping the SUV flatter and more composed. What this means is you get sharper cornering without body roll dragging the fun out of the experience. Mazda has always talked about its Jinba Itai, driver and machine as one, and with the CX-60, that philosophy takes center stage. And let's be honest for a moment, how often do you hear an SUV described as driver-focused? Exactly, that's Mazda breaking away from the pack. Of course, performance is only half the story. To really challenge the Germans, Mazda had to step up its design and luxury game, and boy have they delivered. The CX-60 evolves Mazda's Kodo soul of motion design language, but this time with proportions that scream RWD. That long hood, pushed-back cabin, and muscular stance instantly set it apart from front drive-based rivals. The sleek lines flow seamlessly, and the new vertical and horizontal lighting signatures at the front and rear give it a premium modern look that feels European, not Japanese. Swing open the door, and you will immediately notice how much Mazda has elevated its interiors. Step inside, and it's not just another SUV cabin. It feels like a carefully crafted lounge. The Malaysian model comes equipped with 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 12.3-inch infotainment screen. But true to Mazda tradition, it's still operated through the commander control knob instead of touch. Why? Because Mazda believes you should never have to take your eyes off the road. It's thoughtful, it's safe, and it works. The premium vibe continues with Japanese craftsmanship throughout the cabin. From premium upholstery options to carefully designed trim, Mazda is showing that it can stand toe-to-toe with the best in the segment. Features like the panoramic powered sunroof, a 12-speaker Bose sound system, a hands-free powered tailgate, and heated and ventilated seats bring the luxury feel full circle. And then there's the tech. Mazda has loaded the CX-60 with its latest iActive Sense safety suite, which includes everything from Mazda radar cruise control with stop and go, to a 360-degree camera with see-through view, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and more. It's not just luxurious, it's cutting-edge safe. So what you're getting here is an SUV that doesn't just rely on a pretty face, it delivers substance underneath with genuine driving thrills, thoughtful design, and technology that keeps you connected and protected. Now, here's where things get really interesting: the positioning. At just over 200,000 RM, the CX-60 isn't just a good deal, it's a serious challenge to SUVs that cost significantly more. Think about it. You're getting rear-wheel drive architecture, a new 8-speed gearbox, premium luxury features, and Mazda's legendary driving dynamics at a price that undercuts even some non-luxury rivals. This is the definition of punching above your weight. Compare it to something like the BMW X3, which starts well above 300,000 RM in Malaysia, or the Mercedes-Benz GLC, which can push close to 400,000. And even the Lexus NX doesn't come cheap. And yet the CX-60 is offering a similar rear-wheel drive setup, high-end features, and premium craftsmanship for nearly half the price. This is what makes the CX-60 such a compelling option. It's bridging the gap between mainstream and luxury without forcing you to empty your savings. And let's be real for a moment. How often do you get a chance to buy a vehicle that feels like a BMW or Mercedes, but costs nearly 100,000 ringgit less? That's what makes the CX-60 so disruptive. It's giving the Malaysian buyers the chance to experience premium motoring without paying premium prices. So, to wrap it up, what do we have here? A bold new SUV that combines rear-wheel drive excitement, a brand new 8-speed transmission, premium Japanese craftsmanship, cutting-edge safety tech, and an unbeatable value proposition. The CX-60 isn't just a new SUV, it's a wake-up call to the entire mid-size luxury market. And now, the big question: is the CX-60 the smartest premium SUV buy in Malaysia right now? That's for you to decide. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you take the CX-60 over a BMW X3 or a Mercedes-Benz GLC? And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the CX-60, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on more in-depth reviews and breakdowns of the latest automotive launches. Trust me, we've got plenty more exciting content coming your way. This is not just about cars, it's about finding the smartest choices in the market. And with Mazda CX-60, that choice might just be clearer than ever.